Plenty of mothers in the wild are very careful with their babies and protect them no matter what. But sometimes, when they feel threatened or if humans intervene, incidents like this happen. On a recent mission in Thailand, a famous animal rescue group managed to save more than 200 wild animals. The Wildlife Friends Foundation Thailand, WFFT, got a call about an abandoned baby long-tailed macaque. They immediately went to rescue him. That's how this baby got his first bottle of milk, a name, and a safe house. This little baby macaque was only 8 weeks old. He was all alone, left to fend for himself. His mother was nowhere to be found. Sick, cold, hungry, and scared, he had no choice but to trust in humans for help. But, unfortunately, she had a good reason to leave him behind, and it's gut-wrenching. Before the baby macaque was found, a desexing program to control the macaque population had recently been conducted, with the aim of helping alleviate human-macaque conflict in the area, explained WFFT. The mother was probably frightened and left him behind. The team found the baby macaque and took them to the center. He was named Fubai, and he immediately got his first bottle of milk. You won't believe what he did after that. This little guy was finally in good hands. In Thailand, long-tailed macaques are considered a pest because they interfere with human activities. However, the WFFT saved this baby and gave him a home to live in and to survive. This is what they said about him. We received a call about a very young infant long-tailed macaque, Macaca fascicularis, that had been found after being abandoned by his mother, explained the WFFT. If they didn't get there, tiny Fubai would have starved to death or would have been killed by humans. These types of monkeys don't get to have a good life. They're usually bred in facilities to be exported as test subjects in labs. Some are used in the pet trade, and the ones that get to live in the wild are threatened by the loss of their habitat. Increasing competition between macaques and humans due to the increase in need of land for agriculture and other human activities is the foremost reason that macaques are persecuted as pests, explained WFFT. But this little guy was now safe. Fubai was taken to the center, and he received his first bottle of milk. The rescuers only gave him one little bottle, enough to get him in a stable condition. But he started staring at his new mommies, and then he did this. He was asking for more milk. He was dehydrated, and he immediately drank his first bottle. Then, he started sucking on the caretaker's hands, asking for more. A little more time went by, and he would receive another bottle, and then another one.
Also, if you've not done so already, please subscribe to our channel and click that notification bell to get inspired by these animal stories every day. Now, back to the story.
WFFT wrote that during the desexing programs, the males were desexed and then all the macaques were released back to the wild. This can be a stressful time for the macaques. It seems that this little guy was left behind by his mother. But Fubai, even though he was left without a mother by his side, he is now safe. The tiny macaque will have no worries for the rest of his life. He will get a huge home, which he will share with other orphans like him. Fubai is not the only orphan macaque or rescued animal by the WFFT. The team takes care of them all, and they're supervised 24/7. And he is not going to be alone. There's another baby long-tailed macaque, wrote the group. Luckily, we have another infant long-tailed macaque, Makud, who can keep this little guy company, wrote WFFT. Both will have to grow strong and big to get released in a special enclosure and play. Until then, they'll just have to drink their milk. The other young macaques have their own enclosure where they play, added WFFT. They require round-the-clock care from our team. But these guys are big enough to interact and learn how to behave around others like them. Here, they are on their daily play seasons, during which they learn to climb, play flight, and love to run around chasing one another, wrote WFFT on their website. Fubai will have many friends. They would all be living in the same enclosure. Makud, Nolua, Miz, Kik, and Iwo were all rescued from terrible situations. Thanks to WFFT, they all now get to live happy lives, far from people that want to harm them. The last update on Fubai's story was a few months later when he grew big and ready to interact with the other young monkeys. As they were ready to meet others of their own species, they were slowly grouped together, wrote WFFT. We now have a small troop of 6 little macaques that are happily living together, continued the update, showing the happy monkeys hanging out together. Then, they also posted new photos of the macaque enclosure refurbished, and it looks amazing. The rescue group explained that grouping infant macaques together allows them to again learn how to be monkeys, and that they need social interaction to develop in the future. It took months of close supervision from the vets and the staff to make sure the baby macaques grow strong and healthy. They are now old enough to be introduced with the resident macaque troops. We wish little Fubai and his friends all the happiness in the world. I hope you like this video. Please share and subscribe to our channel with your friends and family. Also press the bell icon to never miss the update from our channel. Thank you.